welcome back to Haunt the Collector with me, Jace, and I finally got round to doing my reaction to the Weta reveals at the SDCC 2023 so far. Predominantly when I did the thumbnail, the main one was the third reveal for the MC piece, following the story of The Ring and running along in tandem with the 20-year anniversary of the three films. And as most of you know, I have had the two pieces, the previous pieces, the incredible Escape Off the Road, which I have now sold, and it's gone actually to a subscriber of the channel. So, and the Dead Marshes, the even more phenomenal Dead Marshes, which is still upstairs, although it is boxed, and I do have that up for sale. More about why I'm selling these pieces in another video. I can only say for now it is massively regrettable, but I have my reasons, which I'm not going to discuss in this video. Anyway, and that, a few people have asked my thoughts on that. So look, I'm going to do a video on it anyway. So like most of you, I saw the reveal images come out on social media, and when I looked at the closer images, now first of all, this Salvation at Mount Doom. So this is to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Return of the King. Again, it's following the journey of the Ring with Sam and Frodo, and it depicts Gandalf the White swooping in on... what's the fucking eagle's name? And it depicts Gandalf the White swooping in on one of the giant eagles. I've forgotten its name now. Gwaihir, something like that. I can't remember its name. Yeah, swooping in to rescue them. You all know the scene from the film. Anyway. And like most of you, I was gobsmacked when I saw what the scale of this piece is. 46 inches on the wingspan. While we're talking about wingspan, somebody said they were a falconer and they felt the proportions were wrong on this. Now, as some of you may or may not know, just cut long story short, I've been an avid, keen bird watcher since I was a little tiny lad. So I said to this person, yeah, something felt a little bit out for me. But anyway, I went away. I didn't want to leave it. I went away and just did a little bit of research. Now, I've managed to find a brilliant image of a golden eagle in almost the exact same pose. Without a shadow of doubt, Tolkien would have been influenced by golden eagles, potentially buzzards, but anyway. And it's almost in exactly the same position. And I've done a side-by-side photograph here, and I've got to be fair, the proportions look fine to me. Proportions look fine. I think maybe just the photograph angle, whatever. But looking at the images of the wings and each feather and the amount of detail they've gone to on there is exemplary. And also, I was really pleased to see that Gandalf the White himself, they've got the likeness really good, because we all know what Weta like with our likeness is. Superb likeness. And this isn't even 1/6 scale, guys. This is 1/10, maybe 1/12 scale. If I remember, I'll be bringing that up later on, because... Anyway, so we've got that, and then we've got this amazing base on an angle. The base is on an angle, which is superb, because the flow of the lava itself is LED lit, and then we've got Sam and Frodo resting on the rock. And yeah, that's what we've got. And once again, sculpted magnificently. The detail is incredible. And it's huge. 46 inches wide, 40 inches tall. Massive piece. Not overly heavy, though. I can remember the weight on it. I was quite surprised it's not overly heavy. Certainly nowhere near the weight of Escape Off the Road. However, I saw... this is the key thing for me with this. Let me just say, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed by this. This is going to be another MC Treebeard and me being probably pretty much on my own. And I'll tell you why I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for a few reasons. Now, I'm not knocking the work. I'm not knocking the sculpt. I'm not knocking anything that Weta do. I've always and always will be a huge fan of what Weta do, and you get Lord of the Rings off Weta. I've always said that. But I'm not going to sit here and just kiss arse and be, oh, yeah, I think it's wonderful, when I don't. When I've got an issue with it. And I've got a few issues with it. Blunt honesty here, guys, with me, you know that. Now, when I saw the first picture, and I only saw the photograph, so I wasn't aware of the scale, my initial reaction was one of disinterest. I just literally went, oh. No excitement. It didn't generate any excitement in me. I don't like at all the fact that they've gone for that scene. I think that is, for me, really... For saying we've been tracking the journey of the Ring with Frodo and Sam, I think that is the wrong scene. Simple as that. It's the wrong... If you're going to do that LED lit lava, why didn't we have Gollum sinking into the lava, holding the ring up? You could have even followed the LED up inside him, so the ring itself lit up. Frodo hanging above with Sam hanging onto him. That to me would have been vastly a better concept to have gone for than this one. The ring's destroyed, gone, that's the end. It's like you've just jumped ahead. You're following a story visually here with these three statues, these three dioramas. Clearly the first two, clearly showing the ring. Clearly showing the ring. And this one, the ring's done, it's gone, it's finished, that's the end. It just feels rushed, wrong. I don't know, it just does not, that scene does not sit right with me at all. Not at all. A far more poignant scene as well, other than Gollum sinking, would have been Sam carrying Frodo up the slope. I mean, that to me is one of the most emotional moments of the entire three films. You could have had Gollum crouching on the rock just above. You could have had lava coming down the mountain and had LED lit there. Those two things would have been vastly better, and that's what I was hoping to see. And when I saw this, I just felt huge disappointment. Simple as that, guys. Huge disappointment. In fact, when I looked at that photograph and you just saw the eagle, you couldn't see Sam and Frodo, but when you're just looking, you just see an eagle, like looks like it's coming into land, and you're not aware of the scale and you're not aware of the detail. I looked at that and I immediately thought that's like something you'd see in just a high street shop that sells like just ornaments, regular ornaments. That's all it looks like, and that was it. That's what wedged in my head. And even when I looked at the scale and everything else, I was like, whoa, okay, it's huge. And I watched the video footage and I've heard people who are there saying, oh, it's mind-blowing. I'm afraid for me, guys, it's boring. That's it. It's boring. I've seen the scale. I've seen the video footage. I'm sure in hand it's incredible. I think a lot of this has been based on the fact that the success and the incredible awesomeness and presence of the Smaug piece, which incidentally I feel is vastly superior. And I don't collect The Hobbit. And I know some of you are going to say, well, you love bad guys, Jace. You love villains, you love dark. Yes, of course. And there is nothing dark or villainous about this. So I know there's that, but I'm sorry, it's the wrong scene for me. And I genuinely am now completely disinterested. Once I've seen the price of it, I've got no more interest in this MC piece. And I don't like the fact as well, I've still got the one, but having had the previous two pieces, which I was going to set all these up together, that's what I was going to do. I will do a video what's going on here, I promise. And then to have this at a different scale, that would have really annoyed me. I'm being honest, guys. That would have pissed me off. I've got 2 6 scales, and then I've got a 10th, 12th scale. And I know there's guys out there, collectors out there, who are far, far, far more anal about scales than I am. I'm not overly bothered, but that would have pissed me off. That would, to me, would have felt like a bit of a cop-out. Really being brutally honest with you here, guys. So, for me, this MC reveal was a huge disappointment. Pretty much all round. I don't take away any of the artistry and the sculpt and the work that's gone into it. I don't take anything away from that. I don't take away the huge scale and how some of you are going to be blown away by the presence. But for me, brutally honest with you guys, this piece always for me will be boring. It will be just be a boring piece that I've got no interest in. That's where I am with it. However, good old Weta come to the rescue yesterday with some fantastic reveals and some reveals that I definitely am getting, and a reveal which I am, wow, talk about just then me wanting dark, sinister, and I would never go for something that isn't. We'll get to that shortly. First of all, the Black Gate. Oh, and it's not too big. It's not very big. The Black Gate reveal, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to get that. No, I've solved my previous environment because it was which me and a Smorgle. And I know, I promise I'll talk you through why. I'm really chuffed again. This has gone to a subscriber. I love the fact that these have gone to subscribers of the channel. So as much as I've hated to see them go, pleased where they've gone to. Generally pleased where they've gone to. So, but that needed to be plugged in. It was LED lit, and it was something that I wanted to be able to have and see. But I've got the mini Tower of Orthanc up there, so obviously I'm going to get the mini Tower of Barad-dûr as well to go with it. And this Black Gate one isn't too big. Now I can display that in loads of different places quite easily. $399 as well, open edition size. I'm 100% going to be getting that. 100% going to be getting that, but I'm not going to pre-order it, guys. I'm not pre-ordering stuff anymore. I'm going to wait until the release date and probably get it then, see what the shipping is on it and what have you. But I will almost certainly be getting that. I think it's beautifully detailed for such a small piece. And even on the back, you've got the walkways where the trolls walked. You've got the trail where the men from the east walk in. You've got the encampment in the corner. It's spectacular, superb, huge thumbs up on that. Like I say, for me, that will be coming here. Also, I've got to say, the mini epics. I've got a newfound love and appreciation for smaller, cheaper, more subtle pieces. They don't have to be huge, big, elaborate. You might see. Now, I know the video for the unboxing will already be out. You'll be watching this after that because I know how I'm putting these videos. Even though I'm filming them all over the place, you see all this stuff I have to think of. Yeah, I saw the Cave Troll one and I thought, oh, I'm going to get that. That's quite nice. You know, I've got a few mini epics kicking around the house, displayed in different places, random places. I thought, I'm going to get. But then when I saw the Frodo one, good guy, good guy, but covered in web. I thought, that's going to go in my spider room. That's going that all day long. That's good. So I'm going to put the other Frodo and Gollum Prime 1 in there as well because of the web effect. So, yeah, definitely. I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is the thing, you see. Just these very simple mini epics, look, inspires happiness and joy and excitement. The MC piece, in me, garnered no reaction at all. No reaction at all. So, anyway, let's stay on the positives. And we can't get much more positive than the next reveal. And for someone who is drawn to dark, sinister, to villains, to have something which exudes hope and light and good in the story, which obviously I'm talking about the White Tree of Gondor and the exemplary fountain guard that goes with it. You can get just the fountain guard on his own, or there's a limited edition. A lot of people I've read have said this is the MC reveal, by the way, and I couldn't agree with you more. This for me is the MC reveal. It isn't an MC piece. It is staggeringly beautiful. Looking at the images, I can't find anything to fault it. The white tree with the single flower showing, the water effect on the back, the stone cobbles, and the amount of detail they've crammed into that guard. To say I'm on the fence is a little bit unfair. I'm leaning over the fence here, and that way is I'm not getting it. That way is I just think it's too good to pass. This is the thing, and this flies in the face of why I've just sold two 1/6 scale dioramas, and I've got a third 1/6 scale diorama up for sale at the moment. And this has happened before. This happened before when I said I'm not doing 1/6 scale. I don't want to get into all that now. For me, colossal thumbs up. I think this is a masterpiece, an utter masterpiece. Every single one of you out there that is getting this, I think this will stand out as being one of the best Lord of the Rings display pieces in existence after the Dead Marshes. I've not lost my love for that. I've not lost my love for anything Weta do. Unless I find it boring. Yeah, I mean, incredible. And I think this could actually cause them a few issues in regards to their MC piece, because I think to have the guard in the White Tree of Gondor, you've got to be saying that's £1,000 there, because Bilbo in Bag End was. So I can see this being £1,000. I can see the MC piece being at least £2,500. And I think a lot of people who may have gone for the MC piece are going to go, whoa, bollocks to that. I'll put £1,000 in that all day long. And so I think it could have a negative effect for them in regards to sales with the vastly bigger piece. Also, displaying the vastly bigger piece is going to be an issue for a lot of people. But anyway, for me, it is so good. Not a villain in sight. Couldn't be more light and away from the dark. Even I'm considering that one. Blackgate definitely getting it. The two mini epics definitely getting them. Tower Guard and the White Tree of Gondor. Let's just see what my resolve and my brain says nearer the time, but utterly beautiful. Okay guys, that's it for this video. We have more reveals coming from Weta due today and tomorrow, so I may well be banging another one of these videos out in a few days time. I have already got a video recorded and edited and due to be aired sometime after this one. I've still got the review to do on the Alien piece, so there's a lot of videos coming up, I've also got another massive spider order coming in next week or the week after next, I think. I don't quite know what I'm doing with that one yet, whether I'll record it or not, because there is a brand new species in there which I feel might be relevant. Anyway, I'll see. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up. As always, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Anything you want to say, ask, you know the score. Shove it in there, and I will get back to each and every one of you. If you've enjoyed this video, even though I am said that I find the MC piece boring, if you've enjoyed it, I really would appreciate clicking the old like button, guys. It's fab when you do that. I really do appreciate it, as I appreciate the comments and everything else. Same as if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, because it's just massively appreciated, and it helps. And it's just a click. Right, that's it for me. I'm going to shut up and go now and leave you all. Well, today's actually Saturday for me. God knows what day I'm banging this video out. I've already got the Alien video coming out tonight, so it won't be today. So maybe tomorrow. I hope you had a nice Sunday, and if it isn't Sunday, I hope you've had a nice weekend and you have a good weekend. Whatever, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm rabbiting again, so I'm going to go. And cheers for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, bye.